press like, subscribe, notification. I like to tell stories. They will not resonate with everyone. Okay, what do we have for Scorpio? For Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. I get the privileged lady. All right, so this is obviously someone that is wealthy. I feel like someone wears a lot of designer clothes. Someone also lives in a beautiful mansion. We're dealing with the rich, the elitists. Okay, imprisonment. Also, someone could have. They may be rich, but they're a felon. This person is rich because they committed a lot of crimes. That's what I heard. Well, I guess crimes do create felons, and people do. I always say be careful wanting somebody else's life because you don't know. Like, you may see someone that is rich, wealthy, and affluent. Another person will see a felon. Like, the way they got their money, they did a lot of shady shit to get there. All right, so I did a lot of shady shit to get there. I'm just kidding. Someone could have gone to prison. This is a woman right here too. There's someone is also on house arrest. They can't live. They can't live. I was gonna say can't leave, but it ended up coming out can't live. There's this rich woman that's dating a felon. There's this rich woman who's sending money to someone that's in jail. There's the main male and the great fortune. How did you meet this rich woman? Okay, well, she may not be rich, but she's got money. And she's willing to spend it. This woman likes dating men that are in jail. Poverty, because they don't have money. And they're in jail, so they can't cheat. I mean, they could cheat, but they can't cheat with another woman. That's a lie. I'm here to tell you that that's a lie. They could definitely cheat on you with another woman. There is people in prison, and also this like kind of pisses me off because there's that T app, and there's these women who are posting up men who are in jail, and they're asking, is anybody else dating them? And it's like, bitch, you're dating a man that's in prison. You're putting prison pictures up there, and you're asking people, are they messing around? I mean, the T is you. Why are you even putting a felon up there? And then asking us, like, but men in prison can cheat. I'll tell you that right now. Men in prison can cheat. And if you need a check who's been visiting, you might have to check that out, baby, because you think that you're the only one because that man is in jail. Oh, come on. I don't need to put that shit on the T app to tell you, like, come the fuck on. There was a story on TikTok about how a woman had to post up her man on a certain T app because, I mean, he was in prison. He was in jail or something like that. But apparently, sometimes they mess around with the people who work there. How do you think he got that phone? And he calls you. How do you think he sends you money, baby, if he's in prison? I'll tell you what, there's so many ways. There's all these stories based on true events when people fall in love and they plan this big escape. Of course, it never goes through because they always find them. But women really be falling for that. That shit kills me. Like, really? You really thought that you're going to be able to get him out of jail? You guys were going to, like, no one would ever find you. You should have just kept fucking him in jail. Why would you have, where did this person make you believe that you could escape prison and have a successful love story afterwards? Let's be fucking logical. And any man that's in jail is going to think you're rich as long as you're sending them money. They be having like 12 hoes in jail. sending them money. All of them visiting. And so they don't care how you look. They do not care how you look. Pussy's pussy. Let's be realistic. It's like two baby mamas running into each other at the jailhouse. What is this bitch doing here? You know what it reminds me of? Is it Goodfellas? Is it Goodfellas? No, no, it's not Goodfellas. Where's the one where homeboy is in jail and he's married to his crazy ass wife? She wasn't allowed to date him because he wasn't a Jew or something like that. You know that song Ashanti, Foolish? That song Foolish is based on a movie. And what do you do for work? And he was like, pay attention or something like that. And he had tried to escape with his side chick, and she was willing to call the cops and act crazy. Well, he had gone to jail one time when he was all paranoid, seeing the helicopters and stuff going up there, and she ended up having to smuggle a bunch of stuff to him in prison. And then she looked in the roster or whatever who came to visit, and it was that one skank that she would catch him up all the time, and she would always put stuff up her nose, and she was pissed. She was there visiting. She's like, oh, why don't you have that bitch bring this stuff? Oh, she's like getting stuff out her coochie and everything. She's like, have that bitch do it. I'm just saying, be realistic. Did you guys watch the one with, there was that one girl that, it's a reality series of women who date men from prison. And there was these two girls that were fighting over this tall, skinny dude with braids, and he's used to be a rap star or something like that. Oh my gosh. How he was taking off in her car to get into a car full of women, and she still got pregnant by him and had a kid by him, and they were living their life like publicly on TikTok and all these reality TV series. And just the way these men would treat these women, and it's just like, how is everybody missing a fucking brain cell? How did you guys expect a fairy tale story? A fairy tale, and they were like, both of the girls were ugly, but the guy didn't. He was just trying to go with the cuter one with more money. Then that's what I'm saying. Someone here is gonna choose whoever has the most money. You know how I told you there was a girl that was like overweight. They don't care. Yeah, someone's gonna choose the one that has more money, even if she's more overweight. He's gonna choose the one that will provide his lifestyle. This is for Scorpio. Excuse me. I'm tired all of a sudden. I think this is the last reading I'm going to do. Hey, there's the jail guy right here. There's the police right here. Also, you'd be surprised what the police know. Because you know, they say you're on a recorded line, right? And the popo is listening to a man or a woman called different individuals. If you want to know if your man's been cheating, all you gotta do is ask the popo. I'm just saying. All you gotta do is ask the popo. Slip some money to the popo. Slip some money on the popo.